Hey, it's BessieLB and I am back again with another product review. Today we're going to be discussing skincare, beauty product, if you will. So I'm coming back with another sunscreen review. This may or may not be my last one. I may have others that I'm planning on reviewing just because I want to make sure that I have found the best brand, the best quality, and the best one that is worth my money, okay? So I went on ahead and I've reviewed Kylie's sunscreen and moisturizer. I will link that here at the end of this video so you can go check that review out. I've reviewed Fenty Beauty, Rihanna's moisturizer and SPF sunscreen, and that is also in my product review, so you guys can go check that out. Today I am actually reviewing the Black Girl sunscreen. Now, I'm sure a lot of you guys have probably heard of this brand, black owned woman that created this sunscreen. Now, before she created this matte, Make It Matte 45, she had initially just made a regular sunscreen. I always wanted to try that one, and when I was in the store, I had every intention on trying that one. And then I saw this box sitting next to it, and I was like, oh my gosh, like, I gotta try this one out because this one is literally made for the face. And it also said sunscreen gel. So I was really excited about that because Kylie's is a gel form as well. So I was like, okay, cool. Rihanna's was more of like a cream lotion type base. Kylie's is a gel. And I was just like, okay, gotta try this one out. Now, I'm gonna read a little bit of the information on the box and then I'm gonna jump right into my thoughts and all that stuff about how I feel about it. So, first of all, it is a Make It Matte sunscreen gel for the face. 45, SPF 45, okay? Ultra sheer, fragrance free, water resistant, 80 minutes lasting, and then you reapply, and it's the standard like 1.7 fluid ounce. Okay, so that's about the standard for Rihanna's and for Kylie's. Now, it says, Make It Matte protects your skin against damage, effects of UV light, while staying fabulous, all that stuff. And it's free of all of the things that people don't want in here. So the oxybenzone, the octinoxate, sorry, I'm butchering these words, alcohols, fragrances, parabens, it's animal cruelty free, vegan, all the good stuff that you want to hear. Okay guys, so now I'm at the point of where I'm about to apply my sunscreen. I've washed my face, I've did my serum, did my toner before my serum, and now typically I would use my sunscreen as my moisturizer because if you checked out my last review, which I'll link at the end of this video, with the Kylie Skin Cosmetics, her sunscreen is a moisturizer as well. It's supposed to double in as a moisturizer. So when I put it on, I feel like I can feel the moisture really sinking in and all that good stuff. But with this one that I'm reviewing, the Make It Matte Black Girl Sunscreen, it's not really a moisturizer. So that was one of my issues that I had. So I'm gonna go on ahead and put half side Kylie's and half side Black Girl Sunscreen, just so we can see if we can visually tell the difference. Visually, we may or may not, but they're both like a gel application. So when you put it on, it's a gel consistency. And so I'm gonna go on ahead and put them on, and we're gonna see if you guys can tell the difference. Okay, so I have the Black Girl sunscreen on my hands here, putting it on here. So let me just see, putting it on. You guys probably can see me. You see there's like a shine a glow, and my face has been washed, so it instantly feels like, you know, I need moisture. So this one side is the Black Girl Sunscreen. And I still kind of feel like that side of my face is a little dry. Now we're gonna go on ahead and just put a little bit of Kylie's. As you can see, Kylie's is like a gel. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more of the Black Girl Sunscreen because I feel like I need a little bit more. Like that's another thing, like you can tell. Okay, so you see it's like a gel consistency. Gel consistency. This one's a little bit more loose, as you can tell. This one's a little bit more thick. And I think it's because Kylie's has moisturizer in it, guys. That's the key for me, is needing a sunscreen with moisturizer. And it's not only, you know, just, you know, sunscreen. Now Kylie's, y'all see how y'all can just tell the difference? I mean, I got a little gel from the cap that was sitting on there, but instantly, I don't know if you guys can tell with the light, that this side just looks like it has a little more shine. This side has a little something something, but you can tell how it is a matte, you know, versus this one. This side really got that like substance, and as soon as I put it on, I instantly feel rejuvenated, guys. Like I feel rejuvenated. I feel like my face is really taking in, locking in the moisture, but this side just feels like it's too matte, that I just feel like it's not moisturizing. So usually when I use the Black Girl Sunscreen, I feel like I have to take my oils that you can use for your face, and I just drop it before the sunscreen and then put the sunscreen on top so it can really lock it in, because I feel like that adds that necessary moisture that I need back in my face after, you know, cleansing the dirt and the natural oils off my face. So I definitely wanted to love this, but I'm really thinking, guys, that Kylie so far, out of the couple that I've tried, it's a go. What I did was I took these ingredients and I compared them to Kylie's. So let me see. There's the standard ingredients here. So let's see if I can kind of get this in focus. You guys probably can't really see it, but those are Kylie's ingredients, but it is in pink, so that might be hard to see. Let's see if I can get these ingredients in focus. So you might see the ingredients there. Those top three are the same exact ones that's in Kylie's, right? The percentile and things of that nature. And then as far as the inactive ingredients, I was trying to compare these because I'm really trying to understand what's the big difference, what I need to look for when I'm looking for a sunscreen. Because baby, I am exhausted with this sunscreen thing. Trying to wear the right sunscreen for you, and trying to wear sunscreen because it protects like hyperpigmentation. By the way, today I didn't put on a lot of makeup because I really kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit more of my face after putting this product on. I just did a little light something, but that's it. Okay, so I try to compare the ingredients. Now with Kylie's, y'all may know that she's trying to get on this like vegan, cruelty free, all this stuff. Anyways, that's besides the point. She does have, for some moisturizers inside of here, there's shea butter, there's the jujube oil, there's the kiwi seed oil, and there's other little extracts in here. Now for this Black Girl Sunscreen, it says that there's aloe vera leaf extract, there's shea butter, there's coconut oil, and those are like the base oils that's supposed to be inside of it. Now the inactive ingredients, those things are listed towards the top. Kylie's, it's kind of like in between everything. And the reason why I'm reading the ingredients, guys, is because usually everyone knows whatever's at the top of the list is most likely more of what's inside of the food that you're eating or the product that you're using or things of that nature. That's usually how the list of ingredients are listed. So, moving forward, I've been using this Black Girl sunscreen for about, I'd say 2 weeks. And what I instantly noticed about this Black Girl sunscreen is that it definitely is a matte. It's definitely a matte. I don't mind a matte, but what I mind is that it's not moisturizing. Now, not everybody that makes sunscreens are claiming it to be a moisturizer as well as being a sunscreen. But I know for Rihanna's and for Kylie's, they are basically saying you're killing two birds in one stone. They're putting moisturizer and the sunscreen together, so that way you're not having to apply moisturizer, then sunscreen, and you know, all these steps that they have. This thing doesn't necessarily advertise that that's the case for the Black Girl sunscreen, but it does say here. Now it says the message from the owner or the company says, "Make it matte is a revolutionary sunscreen for women of color who wants to wear sunscreen on their face without the white residue. I have created this formula with us in mind to make us feel good and look good while protecting our skin. Says stay moisturized and protect your skin." Now, she may not be advertising it as being a moisturizer and a sunscreen, but I always kind of have some sort of hope that if I see the word moisturizer or something like that, that is going to bring some sort of moisture within my face. Same thing with her listing off these oils and all of these good things that's usually good for your skin. However, it was not moisturizing. That is my number one complaint. And it may not be a complaint for other people, but the reason why it's a complaint for me is because I'm a minimalist when it comes to beauty care products. I like to use specifically what I need and not have a bunch of products. That's just me. And I want to make sure that basically I'm killing two birds with one stone. If I'm using a moisturizer and SPF, then I want it to be within. And I don't mind it being matte because Kylie's kind of become a matte, but I do want to feel like after I've washed my face and all that stuff, what you just saw in this video, that my face is gaining its moisture that it needs back. Now, as you also saw in this video, I applied Kylie's sunscreen on my right side of my face, and I've applied the Black Girl sunscreen on the left side of my face. I did that about 30-45 minutes ago before jumping in and doing this part of the video. And I can tell you, as I'm speaking to you right now, from washing my face, putting all my stuff on, and then putting very light makeup on, this right side of my face where I put Kylie's product feels super moisturized in the sense of my skin feels loose. It feels like it's moving the way that it needs to. But I feel like on this left side, my like cheek area is pulling. Now, y'all know what I mean by pulling. When your skin is dry, your skin feels like it pulls and that it's tight and it's trying to, like, you know, produce the natural oils to kind of hydrate itself because you did not put moisture within your skin. That's what I feel like the left side is doing. Now, I'm not discrediting this sunscreen, guys, in the sense of saying do not try it, it's garbage. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is do not have high intentions on it being a moisturizer and a sunscreen protector if that is what you're looking for. And that's what I was looking for. So that's why I'm saying for me, it will not work because I'm going to have to put that on and moisturizer. So I am not in love with it, but I do love. Now, the pros of it is I do love that it's ultra sheer. I do love that it's like a gel format. I do love that it doesn't have residue and all this stuff. And that was my complaint with the last sunscreen that clearly took off on the reviews and everybody loved that I reviewed it. Okay, so this is just my perspective about it. If you're a person that don't mind doing moisturizer and all this stuff, then this does not pertain to you and it will not matter to you. But as a reviewer, I want to give you all of the details and all of my honesty so you understand what it is that you're purchasing, okay? So purchase it if this is not a problem for you. Do not purchase it if you are looking for it to do 2-in-1. Now, the last thing that I also did not love is the packaging. So this is it here. And it's $45. That's another pro. It's $45 versus Kylie's is $40, right? So you get a little bit more that sunscreen protecting for cheaper also, guys, because this runs you about 20 something bucks, about $20, $22. Kylie's is about $30, $35, something like that. But I'm kind of seeing why, because hers is coming with a moisturizer, so you're going to pay a little extra for that. Now, this is cute little packaging, and this is the cap. Now, this is my other complaint, guys. Packaging is everything. And when I pulled this out of the box, I was in love, because let me show you guys. There was this gold, as you can see. Oh my God, it's still breaking apart. There was this gold that came inside of the lid that like closed the lid. It was kind of like, you know, on the rim type of thing, like design like that. It had this like little gold nozzle that was inside of it. Packaging is super cute, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I am a sucker for packaging, okay? So there was these little gold pieces that was attached to the base of the lid. However, I did not drop this on the ground. It may have fell out of my medicine cabinet when I was using some other product, and I think it may have fell like inside of the sink, which was not a far fall. And then when I went to go use it the next time, it literally broke. So the problem is that gold part is what twists inside of this cap. This lid is just like the base, the top part that's kind of like just functional of twisting, but that gold part is what twists around here to close it. So now I'm not able to close this, and that's frustrating, because now I have to try to keep this upright in my cabinet to use it, and if I travel, I can't bring it with me unless I squeeze it inside of something else. So I do understand the aesthetics and the packaging being very on point. I do love it. I do love the little like gold on the box, and like the like matte feel and all that stuff. I love the thought process behind that. But baby, you may want to just get a regular lid. Like Kylie's lid is just some plastic lid. I ain't gonna lie to you, the packaging is just neutral. It's plain white. It ain't nothing fancy about it, you know, but it works, right? So yeah, that might have to be reconsidered, because now it's like, well, what do I do with it? So unfortunately, I am going to return it because it's not the product for me, but I'm also going to return it because now I have no lid for it. And I'm telling y'all, it didn't fall on the floor at all. It literally, if I can recall, probably fell in a sink, like I said, and then I guess it broke the cap that easily. So that is my honest review about this product. This review was a bit long, but I wanted to give you guys perspective on why I felt the way that I do, how I can compare it to other things that I have tried, and I just want you guys to understand what it is that you're buying. That's all. Maybe I can go on ahead and try the one that she initially came out with, which I think is for the body and the face. It is white, but I guess that's supposed to also not leave a residue. So we will probably try that one, because that is 2 birds in 1 stone, right? It's for your body and for your face, and we will see, okay? So test this out. Leave it in the comments. Tell me what you think. And by all means, this is not just for Black women, but it was designed for Black people because of us having difficulties of finding sunscreen that doesn't leave white residue and all this stuff. So try it out. Let me know what you think. Drop your comments below.